A new game will be the best entertainment for us on killing our time at home or in the outside world, especially if we play the best game with our smartphone, so it will be playable anywhere. The reason why we are always looking for the new game is because it will give a new game experience and looks pretty refreshing with better gameplay and graphic. Please help this video get 200 likes, thanks! Top 12 Best New Mobile Games, Best Graphic New Game, Android and iOS. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Need for Speed Online Mobile. Need for Speed Online Mobile. Seriously, this game will make a new standard of mobile game will become the next level. Finally, the most popular game in the racing genres come to mobile with a brighter visuals than the PC version of Ambience. The gameplay is totally an open world game. We can meet massive players in a real-time multiplayer online mode. Unfortunately, we can't cross them all when we are not in racing. Luckily, we can hit and cross a lot of objects around and pretty look realistic. The tree, the gate and also the small object are possible to cross and the ragdoll physics is really insane. The gameplay of this best new game is we must follow the main quest and get into the quest main point. Start racing with your opponents and lead the race to become the number one to finish the main quest and get your own in-gold game money to upgrade your car and get the newest car with a better power and better appearance. The control navigation is really easy to learn and I love it at all. Best high graphic new games mobile in car racing gameplay for Android iOS. Honor of King. Honor of King Beta Asia. This is the new best graphic game multiplayer on Android iOS and getting so many fans is waiting for it to release globally. The game's genre is MOBA, so we need to destroy the enemy's main turret to get the absolute win. But before we can reach it, we should destroy the sub-turret first. Teamwork is the key of victory. But anyway, the whole gameplay looks like Mobile Legends at all. I see some of the heroes' mechanism combat is pretty similar like Mobile Legends. Even the character creations look so different, but I love the gameplay, it seems so easy to learn. We can purchase a new equipment anywhere as long as our in-game gold is enough to buy it. And also, we don't need to do a last hit to get the gold or EXP, which is Honor of King Beta Asia is a casual MOBA games. This game has done many times of beta testing actually, but mostly it has released in Asia. Best new game mobile, high graphic and playable with friends for Android iOS. Football Soccer League. Football Soccer League FSL 24. This game is just 50 MB and playable offline. It's a great new game that has quite a lot of features we can do, like we can create and join a World Cup tournament and pick any kind of countries with full of star players. Unfortunately, the whole player is not in the right name, because this game is not officially from FIFA, but the name actually is quite similar and I'm pretty sure you all will notice and realize whose name is the player on each team. We can adjust the formation team and place the best player you wanted into the team lineup. The gameplay is really easy to navigate at all. I love the control even if we can score the goal easily from a distance. No matter how difficult the opponent is, this game is really good for a newbie and playable for any kinds of phone spec. Black Clover M. Black Clover M. I'm really happy more popular anime movies try to come into mobile gaming and port his game. So it will give an instant fans come to try and enjoy the game really much. Just like this game Black Clover M is so hype and downloaded by 5 million players in a week. It's totally insane. No wonder the gameplay is not pay to win RPG and we will get a free SSR passive skill. Try to equip this skill on your hero. The gameplay is a turn-based RPG games, so the combat mechanism is we can accumulate the SP energy and activate his special skill, but we must wait for a certain number of turns before using the skill. In a certain time, the partner button will appear on the screen and we can perform a combination attack between two players. And it will deal multiple damage then. This combo skill will consume SP as well. Best new games for Android iOS with a great graphic optimization RPG games mobile. Lego Fortnite. Lego Fortnite. Seriously, the new version of LEGO game series finally come into mobile with more beautiful complex gameplay. The game has two modes which are Battle Royale and Creative mode. The Battle Royale one will push ourselves to become the last man standing. Killing another player is a must to defend yourself. But I prefer to play the creativity mode, so we can explore the immersive world and do so many things like build and building, create new tools and equipment, but everything needs a specific material that we can easily obtain just around us. Make sure you upgrade your equipment because the world of LEGO Fortnite is full of monsters and we will have a battle and kill them all. Because the monster is truly aggressive, they all will come after you aggressively. This game has a huge size, but it's so reasonable because the graphics are really good and detailed. This is the best new mobile games high graphic game for Android iOS. Shovel Knight Prequel. Shovel Knight Prequel. I really love how great this new game is. Really has a lot of attention to detail and is really interesting in many kinds of aspects. We can play these pixel art RPG games in multiplayer or solo play. The whole gameplay is adventure single player and we must come into the dungeons to clear the stages. Each stage will show us the cutscenes and it's totally cute. The combat mechanism allows us to change the weapon even while in combat. Just equipping a different type of equipment and weapon will have a variety of attributes as well, so we can build up our hero as we want it. There is one ally that will come to help us side by side, and she will unleash the skill randomly. This game does not pay to win RPG. We can get legendary equipment after killing the boss monster easily. Best graphic new game mobile ARPG. Or Revival or Planet Reboot. I really love this game concept. It has a great combination of adventure and survival games. In game, we will find tons of NPCs speaking and explaining the whole storyline even when we are exploring the world or in the combat. So the game will explain clearly about the situations. We also will get the subtitles. Unfortunately, it's not in English yet. Our Revival or Planet Reboot is taking place in a futuristic era. We will find so many robotic design on the architecture, building, and the monster appearance. Just what I said before, it has a survival gameplay, like we should cut down the trees and get more material to craft new tools and weapons. The main weapon is a gun, so making a distance while in combat is the best strategy for us while having a duel with the enemy. The game prologue is really impressive. It shows us on how the game's technology come into the next level. We can ride a robot and lock the enemy with a heavy weapon and dealing way bigger damage. New best graphic games for Android iOS. Only Up Go Parkour. Only Up Go Parkour. This is the best high graphic Only Up mobile game that looks pretty sick. We'll play in a 3D model characters that will show us how good the graphic from top-down view when we reach a higher point. This game will show us the distance we need to reach a checkpoint area by looking at the altitude meter at the top left corner. The gameplay is really good. We can adjust the camera and navigation sensitivity so we can jump up easily by adjusting it on the option menu. When we get higher, we need to be careful because the obstacle will getting difficult, and also we need to make sure our jump is on the right place on landing. When we're falling down, we can go back into the checkpoint by watching the ads. This is the best new offline game mobile that only needs to download about 100 MB. Such a small size game for an offline game with a beautiful open world. Metro Beast Action Roguelite. Metro Beast Action Roguelite. This is a new hack and slash roguelike style game. Actually, this game has less features at all. We cannot do many things while we are in the lobby to upgrade the character's combat power. There is an online rewards we can collect and double the price by watching the ads. Make sure we change the equipment based on the grade level of rarity. The talent system will slightly increase the combat power, but the more we unlock the talent point, then it will improve the hero's base status significantly. The combat battle is really simple. We just need to kill the enemy in the area before we are able to move into another stage. Each of the stages will provide some extra ability for us to be chosen. We also can carry some objects like a grenade, stone in or boxes to throw them into the enemy, and it will deal some damage. Block the enemy's attack is possible, but we need to fight back the enemy. Best new high graphic games action RPG hack and slash for Android iOS. Death Door. I love to see this game, and for me, Netflix is killing it to put this game on his collections. By the way, you can totally play this game offline without any ads by joining the Netflix member first. This game is totally worth playing. It's kind of an action RPG hack and slash game. It's pretty similar to a Soul game. We'll fight against a huge boss in a dark fantasy theme. Most of the bosses are totally undefeatable and very difficult to kill at all. Their movement action is totally difficult to anticipate it and has unpredictable attacks. Keep your focus and eyes always ready, but also we need to face many obstacles that needs to be solved along the way. We will get some sort storyline or also able to upgrade the hero's ability by asking the NPC in a certain spot. You can use two different combat styles of melee combat, which slash with your sword, and long range combat. Best new game offline action RPG games for Android iOS. Captain Subasa Ace. Captain Subasa Ace. This is one of my favorite new best games on mobile. I was born with a Subasa movie, and now on mobile, we have these anime soccer games that really blended with the skill showcase just like the actual anime. The game has some option for us on blocking the enemy's special skill. At the beginning, we will have a difficult time learning, by then it will be used to be. I love that we also have some storyline just before the match start. The estimate times in one game is really short, but it's really good on us because this Subasa mobile game will be taking more time on showing the skill visual. The Division Resurgence. The Division Resurgence. Seriously, this game is one of the most anticipated games on global. I really love how the game comes with TPS mode and playable in adventure story mode. I think this is the only game that has a unique gameplay in TPS mode. When we just started the game, then we are able to pick a different class selections. Those classes will have their own unique skill set, like a barrier to protect ourselves or attacking skill. So you must read the character advanced skill before picking your best combat style. The game sensitivity is absolutely the best and easy to navigate the control. Best new game mobile in TPS gameplay.